Hey, Bastish B here for 64K and welcome to another episode of How To.
Welcome to 64K, hosted by Bastish B.
And welcome back. So on today's episode, I'm going to show you how to assemble a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus and also how to get the base software installed. And if you're new to this series, these videos are aimed at newbies. If you know nothing about what I'm about to tell you, then this is for you. I'll take it step by step very slowly and not skip any steps so you know exactly what's going on to get you up and running for your new little system. So let's first unbox this little system and see what we're dealing with. Okay, so here's the one I bought, a CanaKit Raspberry Pi 3B Plus starter kit. I got this off Amazon. The reason I got this one, it was pretty good price, plus it comes with everything you need to get started. So you don't have to buy any little extras. The only thing you'll need to do the initial software setup is a mouse and keyboard. You can just use your PC one and plug those in and you're good to go. And this is the unit. This is the CanaKit one, again, the one that I bought. Let's open it up and see what we got. Okay, you got this dear customer help thing, blah 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 blah, forget that. Okay, so read me first, so it's just letting you know that you can go to CanaKit and find out more information. Also that the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus needs Noobs 2.7.0, so you need that to operate it. If it didn't come with that, you need to look for that on the internet. Here's the HDMI cable. Here's the 3 kits. These are all your major components. This is the premium case. Let's open it up and check it out. It's a very nice case. As you can see, nice and shiny. Here's the bottom. It's got all the holes to let some air in there. That's for the SD slot. Around this side we got USB connections. And this is the Raspberry Pi itself, plus an SD card inside. Just letting you know that the SD card is in there. I forgot it when I opened it. Another instruction manual there. And here is the main unit itself. As you can see, it's extremely small. It's just like a credit card almost. Over here is your internet and USB slots, and here is a 32 gig micro SD card that comes with the package. It's pre-installed with Noobs, the latest version, which is very cool, it makes it easy. This is the power supply for the Raspberry Pi, it gives you the voltage at the back there. Pretty standard connection here. This is obviously the North American model. Got a micro connection over here. It connects to this piece here, so you have your on and off switch. I'll show you how to do that later. Here's the heat sinks. I'll explain those also later. You also come with a USB micro SD card reader. This is used to plug into your computer and download software or games. Put the card in there and then put that into your computer. Here is a quick start guide. It's got a lot of information here. It also skips out a lot of important stuff. Okay, now that we got everything unboxed and we know what we're looking at, let's start assembling the system. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take apart the case into 3 parts. This is the bottom, it's got the little feet. This is the top, it's got the logo, and this is the base. So you want to get the bottom, the base there, and you want to have the card slot to the right. Grab the Pi system and slide it just under the grooves on the edge there. You can see it goes under. It all just clicks into place perfectly like that. Make sure the card slot thing is centered, and then just click the main base over the top of it, like so. It just clicks into place. Make sure everything is lining up all around the system. Looks very good. Now just grab those heat sinks I mentioned earlier. Okay, so now we got to the heatsink part. You got to put these tiny little heat sinks on top of the chips to keep them cool, cools them down. Now if you have big man paws like I do, this part is very difficult trying to put them on. I'll give it my best shot. If you know somebody with tiny little hands, it helps out. Anyway, let's try it out. Okay, so we're going to put them on these 2 chips here. So get the big heatsink, there's 2 of them. Peel it back and put it on top like that and hold it there for about 10 seconds. Make sure it's staying on. Then get the small one and peel it off, and my hands are too big, I just have to drop it in there literally, and then grab the top cover and it pretty much just slides onto place like that. Again, you want to just make sure everything is flush and is in the right place. Looks very good. I think we're ready. Let's start plugging this thing in. First up, we'll take the power cord. We're going to connect the on and off switch here. Okay, that's ready. Now we plug it into the system. It goes on the end, like so. Okay, we're ready with power. Let's put the HDMI connection in. Next to the power, just like so. Here's the SD card. See, it's got a little ridge there. Make sure that is at the bottom so it helps you pull it out. That's the whole point of it. Now it feels unnatural to put this card in upside down. That's what it looks like, but this is the way it goes in, like this. The bottom goes at the top, like that. Here it goes. It doesn't click in, it just goes in. Once it's in, it's in. Perfect. And now you just need a mouse and keyboard like that, and you're good to go. Okay, so now that we got the little system all assembled and set up, you're gonna have to get a keyboard and mouse, a USB. You can plug them into either of the 4 here. It doesn't really matter which ones, keyboard and mouse. You're gonna need that for the initial setup. After that, if you're just gonna be playing video games, like use it for emulation, you probably not gonna need a keyboard that much unless the game needs it. You can control almost everything with a controller. That's if you're gonna be using it for games. So after you turn it on, you'll be greeted with this little screen. Just click on the Raspberry icon and click install. Also set up your main system, so say yes. And now it's going to take about 45 minutes or so. I'm just going to fast forward this. Okay, so once that's done, it says it's successful. Now you just click OK and it'll restart itself. And then you'll be greeted with the main desktop. You can go over here and click next. This is where you set up your country location, time and all that stuff, just like a regular PC. Click next. This is where you set up your new password, just like on your regular PC again. Next. This is asking you whether the screen is at full size or whether it's got black borders around it. If it has, click that and it will rectify it when it restarts. So you got the right aspect ratio. This is where you look for your internet and connect that up as well. Just put in your password. It'll connect up through Wi-Fi. And now you're ready to go. You just reset it and your system is ready. And that's basically it. You are set up, you've got the latest firmware now, you can do all the basic things you can do on like a regular PC, you can go watch videos, surf the internet, listen to music, all that kind of stuff. You're good to go. And in the next episode though, I'm going to look at images and how to download them and how to install them on your RetroPie. And these are game pack images, you know, for retro emulation, so look out for that episode coming soon. And thanks for joining me, Bastish B at 64K. I hope you had a good time. If you can like and subscribe, that'll be greatly appreciated. Also check me out on other social media. I've got plenty of other extra content on those that pop up daily. So check me out at Bastish B 64K on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, Pinterest, you name it, I'm out there. So check it out and cheers.